boys and girls, and welcome to the Helping Howie Show. I am your host, Howie Hamburger. I am so glad that all of you are here today because I have a problem and I need your help. After all, this is the Helping Howie Show. See, today, when I got dressed, I had some trouble with my socks. Oh, I'm not really sure these socks match. Do they? No. Well, you kids seem to be very good at matching socks. Do you think that you can help me learn how to match these socks? Yeah! Great! Let's play Super Sock Matcher! Now, put on your listening ears because I need to tell you the rules for this game. Ready? I have 2 buckets with socks in them. One here and one here. And I am going to pull one sock out of each basket. And then you will have to tell me if the socks match. There will be a timer, and when the timer buzzes, we will count how many socks you've helped me match. Can you do it? Yeah! Oh, I forgot one thing. I'm going to be blindfolded. Yeah, I won't be able to see a single thing. Okay, all right. Are you ready? When I say got it, you say yeah. Got it? Yeah! Got it? Yeah! Now, let's count to 3 in Deutsch. 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. No, nein, okay. How about these? Do these match? No. Nein, okay. What about these? Do these match? No. Great. If we couldn't find any that match today, let's how about these? No. How many is up with this? Yeah. Come on. Okay. Let's keep going here. No. Nein. Okay. What about these two? No. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Okay. Very, very good. Now, let's count how many socks you've helped me match. Can you count with me? Yeah! 1, 2. Wow, 2 pairs of socks you helped me match. That was really, really hard to do with the blindfold on my head. Whew. But thank you for helping me play Super Sock Matcher on the Helping Howie Show. You were wunderbar contestants. Very, very good. You know, there is a Bible story about a man who needed some help because he couldn't see either. Do you have any guesses? Who might have helped him? Yeah, Jesus. Let's pull the curtain and let's hear the whole story from the Bible.
One day, Jesus was walking down the road with his friends. He saw a man sitting there who couldn't see a thing. He was blind. This man had been blind for a very long time. As a matter of fact, he was born blind. Jesus' friends wondered about the blind man. How did he get that way? They asked. Can anyone help him? Jesus told his friends that he could help the blind man. First, Jesus bent down and spit in the dirt. Then, he stirred the dirt and spit around together to make mud. Next, Jesus took the mud and put it on the blind man's eyes. I bet it felt wet, gooey, and sticky. Then Jesus told the blind man to go wash the mud off his eyes. So the man took some water and splashed it on his eyes. Suddenly, the man could see. He opened his eyes so wide. He blinked. He looked around. He couldn't believe it. He looked up and saw the big, beautiful sky. He looked down at his own hands and feet. He looked next to him and he saw Jesus. The man ran home to tell all his friends and family what had happened. They all said, "Who helped you? Who made you see?" And the man said, "Jesus helped me. I was blind, but now I can see."
Well, that was a fantastic story. Jesus helped the blind man to see. And Jesus will help us too. Maybe not always the way we want him to, but we can trust him. He knows and wants what is very best for us, and he will always help us. The Bible says God always helps us in times of trouble, from Psalm 46:1. Do what I do so you can learn this Bible verse too. Okay, here we go. God always helps us in times of trouble. Psalm 46:1. Great job. I am so glad I had all of you helping me on the Helping Howie show. I hope to see you next time when you tune in. Until then, auf Wiedersehen!
Keep my lamp burning. You have turned my dark Can I ask what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm bearing fruit.
Bearing fruit?
Yeah, well, I just started following Jesus, and someone told me that when you do that, you will bear fruit.
Okay, I think that's a different kind of bear. Like you're a bear like an animal, but to bear fruit means to show evidence of it or produce it. Like a tree is healthy if it's bearing fruit.
Oh, so I don't even need this costume? It'll just grow off my skin and out of my ears?
No, I don't think that's it either. When you follow Jesus, you're connected to his spirit. So you don't produce literal fruit, you produce the fruit of the Spirit.
Oh my gosh, I love those guys. Whoa, buddy! That was close.
Thanks, man. My Uncle Fred got run over by a steamroller. Poor Uncle Fred.
Fruit roll-up? I love fruit roll-ups.
Those are the fruits with Spirit. That's really different than the fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit is the good stuff we show on the outside when we're connected to Jesus' Spirit. It's good stuff like being loving and kind and other stuff like that. Hey, I know who can help us. He knows all about this stuff. His name is Papa Barkley.
What's a Papa Barkley?
Just come on, he's awesome. Hey, Papa Barkley.
Well, hello, Allie. It's good to see you. And who's this?
This is my new friend. What's your name?
Zach.
This is my new friend, Zach. And we're trying to figure out what it means to bear fruit. Can you help?
Why, of course. That's what I do. See all my branches and how they have lots of healthy fruit on them? That's because I'm healthy. I've had all these things I need to grow. Great light, enough water, the right temperatures, and soil with good nutrients. So if these branches weren't connected to me, they wouldn't even grow. And with no branches, no fruit. See, the key is being connected. So for you humans, if you want to bear good fruit, you have to be connected to a healthy source. And do you know who the best source is?
Jesus?
Yes, it's Jesus. When you choose to follow Jesus, his Spirit lives inside of you. And when you have his Spirit, you're connected to him. And now you know what connection leads to. Fruit. But not that kind of fruit. The fruit that the Bible talks about, the fruit of the Spirit, is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Those are the best kinds of fruit. And like the good fruit on my branches, you'll show all that good fruit of the Spirit if you are connected to Jesus.
Well, I show some of that stuff sometimes. Can't I just be good on my own? I'll try really hard.
I mean, of course you could try really hard on your own to be loving or kind or good, and it might work for a while. But eventually, if you're doing it alone, you won't be loving enough or kind enough or even good enough. My branches don't work really hard at making good fruit. They just stay connected to me, and I help them bear good fruit.
So we're like the branches.
Exactly. Don't work at being a good person. Work at staying connected to Jesus, and he makes you good. So that's what Jesus meant when he said, I am the vine, and you are the branches. If you stay connected to me, and I to you, you will produce a lot of fruit. But separated from me, you won't be able to do anything. When you are connected to Jesus, you will produce really good fruit. Fruit you share with others.
Wait, what? I can share the fruit of the Spirit?
Yes. Imagine you have a bunch of kindness. Don't you think people might like to have some of that?
I would love some.
Me too. Stay connected to Jesus, and you'll have a lot of fruit to share.
Wow. Thank you so much, Papa Barkley.
Yeah, seriously, thanks so much.
I think you're going to find that being connected to Jesus is the best way to live.
This is really cool, learning about following Jesus and being connected to him. And when we're connected to him, we'll produce good fruit. And the fruit of the Spirit is pretty sweet. Sweet. May I? Hey, let's kick it to the fruit wrap-ups and they can wrap this up.
All right.
Joy, peace, patience, good faithfulness, and self-control. Joy, peace, patience, good faithfulness, and self-control. Joy, peace, patience, good faithfulness, and self-control. Joy, peace, patience, good faithfulness, and self-control.
Yo, 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 we're the Fruit Wrap-Ups, and we're here to tell you what you just learned again.
Yeah, so you remember it.
That's right, because knowledge is like really good and stuff. If you want to eat your food, then you start with saying grace. If you want to tie your shoes, then you need to find some lace. But if you want to bear good fruit, then don't just put on a show. Connect your life to Jesus Christ and then the fruit will grow.
What fruit?
Not talking red strawberries.
And don't.
Try to become a banana tree.
If you think,
your arms will start growing kiwis.
then you...
Are not quite listening to me, we're growing kajipple figs.
Wait, what? That's not a thing.
Good healthy kajipple figs.
Seriously, you're making up words.
You'll produce kajipple figs.
Oh, I see what you mean.
That's right, kajipple figs.
A spiritual fruit indeed.
It's a kindness, joy, peace, patience, love, and faithfulness kind of fruit. With a gentleness, goodness, flavor, and some self-control to boot. These qualities are not separate, they all will grow as one. With Jesus, you will start to change. Here's your education.
Let's grow kajibble figs.
Connect to a healthy source.
To grow kajibble figs.
Remember, growth can't be forced.
Sing out kajibble figs.
Sing it loud, now you hear
Show
it.
your kajibble figs.
It's the fruit of the Spirit!
Come on! We want to see all those kajipple figs growing.